Hi guys, we are doing another weekend vlog today. Who's surprised? Not me. I do have quite a couple of plans going on for this weekend, so there'll be a lot going on. Today's Saturday. Later today I am off to see Hocus Pocus, but it's an outdoor screening, so it's very American and I'm very here for it. The weather, it's raining currently outside, so don't know how that's gonna go, but I will bring you along. We'll go for that. But before that, I do want to do some baking. I have lived in this house for 2 years, and I have not done a single baking activity, and that is kind of sad. So we're going to bake some cupcakes. I also want to read today as well. I'll talk you through the books and then talk you through what I'm going to do tomorrow, because tomorrow we're also busy as well. I have started Your Blood, My Bones, and this is basically about a girl whose father dies, and in his will he leaves her the house, the farm, everything. She goes to the farm, has a snoop round. In the basement she finds her childhood best friend chained up against the wall. And then just kind of find out why. This book has witches, it has demons, it has immortal creatures in there. It has a beast who can take over bodies, like dead bodies, and speak how they speak, it acts how they act and everything. And it can get their memories, so it knows things, and it's insanely creepy. So I kind of want to finish it on off because I kind of want to know what's going on. I also want to read Fangs. So this is a little bit of a different book than normal, because it's a manga. So the main girl is a vampire and then the main guy is a werewolf, and I think it has like a spooky romance going on. It's a stunning book as well, so screenshot it here if you would like this book, because it's beautiful, and it's a velvet book, which velvet, unsure what material that is, but yeah, no, that's really cute. So that's like a little bit of an easy read, something of a bit of an icebreaker. The last book that I also want to read, I've just started. When I say just started, I'm on page 17, so I've only read one chapter, but there's loads of these. There's loads of books. There's two different types. So there's ones about Disney books, which are like based on the movie but for adults, and then there's another section where it's based off the villains, but again it's more for adults, so it's got darker things in there which children don't need to see. Got a lot of murder in there, and a lot of, like I say, rape and things and mental issues. It's got a lot going on in there as well. So this has my heart, because I am a Disney girl through and through. So back to this. Night Before Christmas is my all-time favourite movie. I have watched it a gazillion times. I can recite it word for word. I know all the songs. If you asked me basically to go through the play-by-play of what happened in the whole movie, I could do that. I could write it down for you. I'm not going to, but I could if I actually wanted to try. So this is about because in the movie Jack finds Christmas Town. Well, this is about if Sally finds Christmas Town, and it's from her point of view. I love her character in the movie, but she's not the main character, so obviously you don't see her that often. And it's nice seeing this point of view from her, because again, I've only read one chapter, but it's all from her point of view, and it's really nice to be in her head with her thoughts and things. Obviously, I know it's not the actual movie, but in my head it is, so we're gonna vibe with that. So there are 3 books I would like to read this weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday and we are going pumpkin picking in the rain, so that'll be a nice vibe, so I will take you with me then. And then I'm also off for a meal with friends. I will bring you along. I'll see that massive, I might get a burger, we'll see. So it's very busy, so I hope you keep up with what's going on. If you don't, tough shit really. So yeah, we'll keep up and enjoy. It's nearly 3:30. I have not recorded anything like reading wise since I spoke to you this morning, so kind of need to do that. I'm gonna start with Sally's Layman. My aim kind of was today to read half of this book, and that is where I currently am, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. I am off to Hocus Pocus. I need to set off around 5:30, 6ish, because it starts at 7:30 and we need to get a good spot, so I need to get ready before that. Are we eating in or are we eating out?
Yeah, we'll eat out.
Okay, so I'm gonna eat out, therefore I might have to start off earlier. So I've got a couple of hours to crack on. I'll give you an update later on today. Guys, it's time for me to go and watch Hocus Pocus, so I am all prepared for the winter, for the night time, because it starts at 7:30, but the doors open at 6. We want to make sure we get there a little bit earlier, so we're going to make sure we try to get there for around 6:30, so we have like an hour to wait. So I'm wrapped up and ready. I've read a little bit more, not as much as I would like to, but I've got to page 55, and she just got to the point where Sally's gone to Christmas Town. Oh my god, so reading this book, I am now ready for Christmas. It's not even a Halloween yet, like I'm having a Halloween weekend, but after reading this book, I'm excited for Christmas. It goes into detail of like the shops, the lights, how welcoming everybody are, like how pleasant the lights are to the eyes, like it's very pleasantly appealing and everything, like it's so cute. And it goes into detail of the bakery and people buying presents for each other, and then the scarves and the hats and the coats and everything, and it's just really cute. It's on about so Sally's quite surprised at the fact that everything in this town is so happy and everyone's so welcoming, and there's no like obviously monsters in the box or nothing hiding under your bed, and she's like it's really nice to see something completely different to what I'm used to, and I'm liking that, because seeing, obviously I'm going through her point of view, and in the movies you don't see this, but it's nice seeing that point of view. It's nice looking through her head and having her thoughts, and I'm finding it really cute. I'm going to take this with me because again I've got an hour to wait while we're there, and I'm going to hope it's lit up, because obviously I can't read with this, otherwise I'll have my phone like that reading this out in public. But I'll bring you along, and then after this I'm probably not going to speak to you until tomorrow, so enjoy and we'll catch up later.
Glorious morning. Makes me sick.
Hi guys, morning, it's the next day. I say morning, it's only just still morning. So I'm recording a little bit later on today. I've been doing some house cleaning, made myself a hot chocolate in my lovely spooky skeleton mug. It's new, loving it so much. A little bit of an update for you guys. I say a little because I haven't actually read that much, and I really wanted to read half of the book yesterday, so then I could read the other half today, but I'm not even at halfway through. I'm nearly there, but I'm not quite. I'm at 136, and I think halfway is like 172 or something along those lines. So I'm nearly there, but for me to read from 137 all the way to like 344 today is probably not going to happen. So just to like get my numbers in, and because I really want to read this, I thought we could also read A Fangs. This book, all I know is that the main girl is a vampire, and then the main guy is a werewolf. They kind of have like a relationship, like a romance, and it's kindling, and it goes from the start of how they meet, and then it kind of continuations to the current day. All I know is in this book is that it's not a day by day, like a morning to nighttime routine. It has like a random selection point in their life, but it is in chronological order, so it's not like how they ended the relationship and then back to how they finished. No, it's always from the start of the relationship, how they met, then a couple weeks down the line, and then a couple of days down the line, a couple of months, and it's just like that. So it don't really flow per se, but apparently it's really nice to see them have this relationship, like how they get closer and closer. So I was thinking we can kind of start off with this one first, and then we can continue with Sally's Lament afterwards. So yeah, I just wanted to get this down, and then as much as is done as possible, but we'll get going. I'll give you an update on how we're feeling, where we're at, blah blah. So yeah. Okay, so it hasn't been long since I last spoke to you, right? But I really wanted to show you this book because this book is actually quite funny. So the guy says, "Vamp, have you ever been cheated on?" The girl's like, yes. The guy's like, "What did you do?" She looks at him and says, "With his body." So this book, I didn't expect it to be so funny. It's a little bit of a dark humour, not something that's insanely inappropriate, but it's just a little bit of a dark humour. So this page, it says, I feel like being dramatic. And obviously, because she's a vampire, she has to walk around in all black and coloured, but now she's got like a veil. And it's just things like this where it's just a little bit comical, and I'm really enjoying it. It's such an easy read, like, oh my god, there's hardly anything like that one. It's got 3 words on all of this. It's just pictures, and I'm insanely enjoying it. It's such an easy read, and I'm loving it. I'm loving their relationship. It's so cute. He's telling people he's got a girlfriend, and then because she's a vampire, they can't take a picture together, so everyone's kind of like, you're lying, like this is a bit sus. And he's like, no, I promise, she's just a little bit different. Honestly, enjoying this so much. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. I'm on page 77 and it's going through books that they're like reading together. So it's Dracula, Interview with the Vampire, Twilight. I'm actually currently reading that right now. Literally like 20 minutes later, it's finished, finito, done. I really enjoyed this. I was actually giggling to myself. There's so many pages where it's just got like a little inside joke, and there's just so many things where you're reading it and you're just like, there you go, right. So then they're watching TV together, and then he goes, why are you laughing? And she just dead ass goes, I'm dead. Oh. And it's things like this which makes me love books. So, one down, another one to go. Honestly guys, I recommend this so much. Hi guys. It's a couple of days later. I don't usually do this, so I don't know what's going on. It's Tuesday and this video actually needs to go up and live tomorrow, so we're cutting it fine. We're cutting it real fine. This vlog was supposed to finish on Sunday and I didn't really update you on anything, but because it's now Tuesday, I have had a couple more days to read. So I wanted to recap on everything that I've gone through, what you've seen, what you haven't seen, blah blah, kind of just end this video here. I did finish Tally's Lament and I just wanted to say 4-star read. 5-star, I just wasn't feeling the obsessiveness that I can't put it down. I was still living my life while reading this book. 5-star reads to me is something where I'd forget about all responsibility, I forget hygiene, I forget to eat, I forget comfortability, I forget everything, and I want to read this book. And that is all I think about before I go to sleep, wake up at work, anything. That is a 5-star / 6-star read for me. 4-star, I enjoyed it, but I didn't have those obsessiveness feelings towards it, so... last time we spoke about this, I believe, because it was such a long time ago, I believe Sally had just gone into Christmas town, because I remember going into detail with how much I want it to be Christmas. I love Christmas. I am a Christmas girl through and through. Like, summer can leave, Christmas can be here all year round. And I remember being like obsessed, stunning, very, very much want to be there. And a lot's happened since then in this book. Sally goes back to Halloween Town, tells Jack, and then they kind of like go through this thing together as a pair, as a future couple per se. It's cute, it's nice seeing their friendship kind of kindle and get better and closer together. You see completely different sides obviously in the movie, because this has got nothing to do with the movie, even though I wish it did. Like, Night Before Christmas Part 2, everybody, like, hello. Something bad happens in Christmas Town, and then Sally and Jack kind of have to help and basically save towns, make friends, make enemies. And it's cute, I love it. It's worth a read, definitely, if you're interested in these like Disney books for adults, because what was adult about this? I mean, a bit of a creepy read, but nothing was like highly inappropriate. Maybe read the trigger warnings, I don't know. As you saw, I did read Fangs, loved it. A nice easy read, a little bit of like a in between of all these horror books I've been reading. Funny, darker than I expected, like insanely darker. There's a part here where the guy says, do you want a baby? And then the girl says, to eat, question mark, like what? So yeah, just if you've got a little bit of dark humour, then read this. If you don't, avoid this, put it down, walk away, don't look into it. It's not something for you, leave it to be. Last but not least, I did actually finish Your Blood, My Bones, and I know in the vlog I mentioned I am not going to read it, I wasn't going to happen, but it happened. I read it on Monday, so technically I didn't read it in the vlog, but for you guys, because I'm doing the outro now, it's Tuesday, I did read this in the vlog. I was really disappointed in this book. I thought this was going to hit really hard. It had the potential to be such a good book, a 5-star, 6-star book, because the plot was there, the character build was there, like the background story was there. It well and truly just like flopped, and I just would love to just get rid of this book well and truly like out of my life, because it got to the point of the book where I was just like, I need you to finish now. Like, this to me is just not happening. I just know when it's been over and done with, and that's not really how you're meant to enjoy books, is it really? No. So you all know what it's like reading a book where you don't want to like DNF it, but you want to finish it to at least say you finished it, but you're going through it, like you are on your knees going through the trenches in mud when it's raining, when you're reading a book you don't like, and it's hard. There was parts in this book where I was immensely disturbed, and I loved that about it, because it's Halloween month, guys. I'm meant to be disturbed, I'm meant to read gory things, and there is a part in here where it goes into details about like hairy spiders, and it goes into the detail about them crawling all over you, and it makes me want to die. I don't like spiders, and this book went into detail about that, so that kind of, every now and then it hit the spot, but the rest of it can be put down and left alone for the foreseeable future. Not obsessed with that. I am actually also reading another book. If you can see this, it's right there. It's Tales of a Monstrous Heart by Jennifer Delaney, and this is a new book, right? I went to Waterstones a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh, up and arm, do I get it, do I not, blah blah, do this, and I decided against it, and I am so happy I decided against it, because it's on Kindle Unlimited, like it's just come out, but it's on Kindle Unlimited, and it's on everyone on BookTube's like TBR for the month, and I was like, oh my gosh, I could just straight in my basket. So I downloaded that, and I'm currently reading this. I'm not that far into it. I think I'm on page 30, yes, so 7%. not far in it. The story's new, but all I can tell you is it's a world between fae and humans, and when they get to a certain age, fae kind of like graduate from the school and gets paired up, like partnered with a human, and they go off and do something. Don't know yet, haven't come across it, haven't figured that out yet. Again, 7% in the word book, so I don't know what's going on. But our main girl, she's going through it. Poor lass. The main people in these books, basically the people in this book, kind of hate the main girl and will not let her graduate. Therefore, she has not had a partner, and they are trying to get the shovel out per se. They do not like her at all. They are trying to find a way to get her gone permanently so no one has to ever deal with her again, and she has to constantly like fight her back and like go for all these like tests and everything just to prove that she's worth it. So yeah, she's had a hard life. That is all I know. It's a lot, but I feel like it's gonna be a very detailed book, so I'm very excited to read that one. To say I wasn't expecting to finish all these books at the weekend, and to say I did, I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised. I have a huge TBR, and I will be doing a video at some point in the future of all the books I've got on my physical TBR, and I've got through so many this month. Like honestly, I have read so many books. It's kind of embarrassing. Do I have a life? No. No, I don't. And to top it off, I have actually just hit my 100 bookmark for the year on Goodreads. I wasn't expecting to hit it this early in the year, like it's middle of October, and I've already read 100 books. So technically I don't actually need to read this book because I've already surpassed my target for the year. But yeah, this will be 101 book I will read the year. So that is either really impressive or really pathetic. I haven't decided yet, unfortunately. But with me being ready for bed, my teeth is all brushed, my pyjamas, in bed, I've done my skincare, I've oiled my hair, I am ready for bed. So I'm going to leave you guys, and I will see you in next week's video. Also to mention, I am doing a vampathon. I haven't mentioned it, I just wanted to just do like a cheeky little video there to everyone be like, oh, she's doing a vampathon. I'm excited, I'm scared. I'm going to cram in as many books as possible, but I will let you in on the details later on. So I will see you next week's video. Bye guys. Hi guys, so I have read a little bit This town is in danger, and then is in danger is that sounds really strange. English, I cannot think of a word. So this book here will be my 101th will be my 101st.